Most accurate forecast from the WATE 6 on your side storm team.
Had one round of rain move through most areas late afternoon through this evening, and we'll have a couple more rounds to go. So if we can get some breaks, that's good. We just don't want this continuous rain, but at times some of this rainfall is going to be locally heavy. Through the day tomorrow, we may even hear some rumbles of thunder, which I'll talk about, and that could lead to some isolated flooding. And there's another round of rain for the weekend, but it's not a total weekend washout. Live look right now. This is Cumberland County and Crossville. Been watching the rain hit the pavement pretty hard here on Main Street. They've got one of those bands of heavier rain moving through. We've also seen a little bit earlier. This is in the Maryville area from Blount Memorial Hospital. Just kind of a little bit of a break in the activity there, at least into Blount County. You can see just a little bit of light rain in Maryville, some steadier rain over towards Townsend and into Sevier County. And there's that rain we just saw coming out of Cumberland County and pushing up into Scott and Morgan County. So even though you don't see like the bright reds or oranges showing up, this rain is still moderate to heavy. They're big raindrops, and that's what we're going to see really as we go through the night, these waves of rain. So that was the first wave pushing through. Again, 3-hour time lapse, and here comes more right out of Mississippi and Alabama. It's following this stationary front. It's what's called stationary front for a reason. Doesn't move much, so all that rain's kind of filtering right along that. So more to come as we go overnight into tomorrow morning. And as I mentioned, in between, there are going to be some areas of reduced visibility due to fog. And I think temperatures are going to be kind of all over the place, most areas overnight. Say for the most part, we're talking upper 40s to low 50s in the valley and some mid 50s elsewhere across the region. With all these opportunities for rain, the Weather Service did expand the flood watch a little bit. It does not include portions of our plateau counties like Cumberland and Frenchurch, or northeast sections like Granger, Jefferson, and Hamlin, and Hawkins and Hancock. But I still think even these areas could see some appreciable amounts of rainfall tonight into tomorrow. In fact, many areas to our south and to our east. So from the Carolinas all the way through Georgia and Alabama, there is that opportunity. We could see some flooding. Doesn't mean everybody will, but that potential certainly is there. Another thing we have to watch for, there is actually a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe storms closer to Chattanooga, back through portions of Alabama. But as I've been saying earlier today, a couple of more ingredients were to come together. We'd have to keep an eye on our southernmost counties south of I-40. So southern Roane, southern Loudoun, much of McMinn and Monroe counties. But again, I always say it's kind of like baking a cake. So you need the 10 ingredients. At this point, we really don't have all of them, probably about 7 or 8. We just have to see if we get those other ingredients. So we'll keep you updated as we go through the day on Thursday. So 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, there'll be some rounds of rain around, maybe a slight respite by the time we get to lunchtime, but then it fires back up in the afternoon. And it would be this opportunity between about 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. that we could see those scattered strong to severe storms. Regardless, you may hear some rumbles of thunder, and some of this rainfall is going to be locally heavy. But by about this time tomorrow night, things are slowly starting to quiet down. But more rain is coming back by the time we head into Saturday across the area, as another storm system comes same direction up from the south and spreads that moisture northward. That's lunchtime right through the afternoon and into the evening hours. Again, a chance for some rumbles of thunder. On the backside of this system, though, on Sunday, colder air starts to filter back into the area. Nothing like what we just saw, but I wouldn't be surprised if some higher elevation areas of southeast Kentucky, the Plateau, and even into the Smokies could actually see maybe a light wintry mix with some light snow accumulations. But again, nothing quite what we had last week at this time. Hey, stay with us. Sports is coming up right after the break.